The first official Fortnite Simpsons trailer has released. We have a brand new leaks on the battle pass and new mythic weapons are going to be coming out to an early look at the map. You guys do not want to miss out on today's video because it's actually pretty insane. But before we go anywhere, I will be gifting 5 lucky subscribers the whole Simpsons battle pass. All you guys need to do to get this is like the video, subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on, and drop your epic ID name down in the comment section below so I can add you and gift you the Simpsons season battle pass when it does release, because the battle pass is insane. So starting off, before we get into all of the cool Simpsons stuff, we got to talk about the live event because that's happening in 2 days time and it's actually much bigger than we thought, as we have some brand new news. On Twitter, Tim Sweeney, the CEO of Epic Games, has actually liked the tweet that does say, does this mean the mini event is actually a big event? So it does confirm that this event isn't a mini live event, it's going to be a whole full massive live event, which confirms this event is much bigger than we thought, and next season's event is bigger than this season's, which is pretty insane because next season event is a Simpsons season event, which I have no idea how this is going to work. But obviously next season we're going into chapter 7, this season we're going into the Simpsons season, which is pretty cool. I can't lie, these 2 events are going to be absolutely insane. But we should be getting our very first live event trailer very soon, possibly today or tomorrow. So make sure you guys do hit that big red subscribe button because I will be re-uploading that for you guys to see because it's going to be insane. But speaking on the trailers, the first Fortnite Simpsons teaser trailer actually did release 2 days ago, which you guys can see the official logo for next season, which is just the Simpsons Fortnite logo in yellow. But Bart, one of the battle pass skins, is actually spray painting over the Fortnite logo to spell Fortnite, which is pretty funny, I can't lie. It's a pretty cool teaser image. But we also have another Simpsons trailer that teases Rocket League. You guys can see here, it's kind of like a news report kind of Fortnite styled Simpsons video, where you guys can see them playing football with cars, which is obviously a Rocket League reference. So it looks like Rocket League will also be getting a pretty crazy update with this Simpsons season, and I can't wait to see what cars we do get inside of Rocket League. But every single season, Mark Rain gives a word to tease the season. He's a very important person at the Fortnite HQ, and this season his word was Shard Amijig. I don't know what the Amijig means, but obviously the shard is talking about the 0-point shard that we haven't seen since season 1. So it looks like that's going to be a very important part for possibly next season / the live event. It's going to be pretty amazing. But the other part of the teaser word, I have no idea. Amigajig? Bro, no clue. But I did also say at the start of the video, we already know some brand new mythic weapons are going to be coming out next season, which we do, and they're broken. So the first one is Moe's gun from the show. You guys can see this. Bro, what is this thing? We have a shotgun mixed with 3 pistols and a submachine gun all as one weapon. This is going to be the most overpowered thing ever. Bro, it's going to be so broken. But we then also do have, from the leaked image, you guys can see some sort of new phone with like some rift shards on it. I don't know what this is going to be unless it's a part of Homer's pickaxe. I believe this is going to be some sort of brand new item. But you can also see in the air, we actually do have a brand new junk rift, which is donuts. It's not a new weapon, it's not a mythic weapon, but it's going to be coming out as a new item next season, which is going to be pretty amazing, I can't lie. Across all the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, everything, Fortnite have posted this image that confirms the Simpsons season goes live on November the 1st at 5 PM ET, which means also the live event and the season update will be on the same day, meaning a very short downtime. And you're probably wondering, why is this? Well, first off, the map is nowhere near as big as a normal Battle Royale map. It is a size of a reload map, so it takes them half the time to implement it, which is why the downtime is going to be so small. And I can't lie, the map is really cool. We'll be talking about that in just a second. But you guys can see on your screen right now, this is going to be the leaked billboard for the live event. It's called the Spirit Realm Siege, which is actually quite cool. You guys can see some proper Simpson teasers on here, just like the Kodo's glider. But you guys can actually get this glider for completely free inside of the live event, as it is a free award, and the only thing left to grant free awards is the live event, which is pretty cool. We haven't had a live event reward like this in a very long time, so I'm actually really excited. The way you actually do get this is simply by participating in the live event. You guys don't want to miss out on this live event, bro, because it is actually going to be super cool. But like I said, the Simpsons trailer was released and you guys can see it here. Starting off, you guys can see Kudo shooting down on the island, turning fish sticks into literal fish sticks. He's also going to be coming out inside of the brand new Simpsons Battle Pass, as he actually does have 3 eyes, which is a reference from the Simpsons show. It's actually a really cool skin. But then in the trailer, you guys can see the Kudos actually do capture Jones and Hope, just Simpsons versions. they look very weird, but this does confirm that these skins will also be coming out next season, possibly item shop skins. I don't see them coming into the battle pass, but honestly, they do look really cool. But from this trailer, a pretty cool secret that nobody has actually realized. On Jones's back, you guys can see the Rift Gun bat bling all the way back from Chapter 2. Yes, it is confirmed that the Rift Gun is going to be a big part in this live event, and this was actually a pretty cool teaser from Fortnite that nobody even picked up on. But some huge news about Fortnite Competitive actually did release. I know a lot of people are going to like this. 3 solo victory cups will be returning in next season, which is huge, bro. This is actually super good news. But also, Click shared an image of him at the Epic Games HQ talking about the 2026 Fortnite Competitive. As well, Nick30 also tweeted an image that he's at the Epic Games headquarters, and we all know he isn't a competitive player, but you guys can see the FNCS banner by him. So it looks like Fortnite has actually finally taken advice from creators for the new year of Fortnite Competitive, which is going to be pretty cool. Hopefully we do get a lot more cups and tournaments so you guys can actually earn more money from Fortnite. It would be pretty cool. But iShowSpeed has actually teased he's getting a brand new Fortnite announcement very soon. On stream, he did say this.
Speaking of Fortnite, I don't want to say anything, but let me just do this. No, wait. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
And you guys can see at the very end, he winked at the camera. So maybe soon we'll finally be getting the iShowSpeed Icon Series skin, because we now have Kai in the game. We're just waiting for speed, and this would make Fortnite blow up, bro. So many people would buy this skin. Generally, I think this would be the most purchased skin ever inside of Fortnite. But now we have some pretty insane leaks on the live event. If you guys do remember, at the very end of the Death Star event, we saw the loophole being hit by the Spirit Realm's energy. Well, we have some brand new spoiler images. If you guys don't want to see these, make sure you guys are skipping around 10 seconds. But you guys can see here 4 new stages for the live event, showing the Spirit Realm breaking the loop's energy field, which we have no idea what this is for, but they've done this because they weaponized the shard from the 0 point. We've seen them get this shard in Season 1, when it crashed down into the island, woke up the Spirit Realm. We haven't seen the shard since, and that's because the Spirit Realm has actually retrieved it and weaponized it. As you guys can see from these images, the live event looks pretty insane, and there is actually a leak confirming that this live event is going to be all based on Fortnite's storyline, which is actually insane, bro. I cannot wait to play this live event, bro. It's going to be absolutely amazing. You guys can see all of the other new POIs that we're going to be getting, and someone has actually annotated some of the POIs that you guys can actually see. You guys can see obviously the power plant. You then have the Simpson farm, the Evergreen Terrace, the Springfield Gorge, the Camp Krusty, Burns Estate, Downtown Springfield, and Bird E Mart. We don't know what the other 2 locations are, like on the bottom right and the bottom left, but this is what the map is going to be, and honestly, it's a pretty cool map, bro. Like I said, it's the size of a Reload map, so it's not a big map, but it means we're going to be able to just play Reload over and over again inside of the whole month for next season, which is just going to be absolutely insane. Let me know where you guys are going to be landing. I imagine Downtown Springfield is going to be one of the most busiest, but the busiest is definitely going to be the power plant. It is going to be absolutely insane. Fortnite have actually started to do IRL teasers all over the world, starting with these posters, which you guys can see Bart is now graffitiing over them, which says Bart Knight and a load of other graffiti symbols, which is actually pretty cool. And you guys can also see on this one, Bart's drawing over the Hope skin, which is a teaser, which we'll be getting into a bit later on in the video. We'll be seeing many more of these teasers pop up around the world. I actually really like how they're doing IRL teasers, but we also have some other teasers, which we'll be talking about a bit later on in the video. But the Bart skin will actually be coming out next season as a brand new Battle Pass skin. He's been confirmed, as you guys can see him from the brand new loading screen, which honestly the skin looks pretty cool. He's also in like this EXO kind of suit, but here is a leaked showcase of the skin, which honestly looks insane, bro. He's literally the exact same as Morty, because these skins aren't tall enough to be actual Fortnite skins, so they put them in the mecha suits so they are tall enough to be a Fortnite skin. It's actually a really cool concept. We're also getting Lisa as well, which is pretty awesome. You guys can see her inside of this loading screen as well on top of the gas station. She's also in some sort of new EXO suit, which is pretty awesome. The Battle Pass skins consist of the Homer Simpson skin you guys can see in the front. He has like a hammer pickaxe with a phone, a donut glider, a Duff Splash item, which is going to be like the Chug Splash, and then he also does have a second style being the Devil style, which is pretty cool. We then have the Marge Simpson skin, which you guys can see next to him, using a Hoover pickaxe, who also has a different style, which we currently don't know what that is. We then have Ned Flanders, who is going to be inside of this Battle Pass, and you guys can see his glider's literally a piece of bread. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty cool skin. But then we have some mashup skins. The first mashup skin is the PD Homer skin. This is cursed. I'm going to be honest. It is very, very cursed. Krusty the Clown will also be coming out inside of the item shop, which is absolutely amazing. And then you guys can also see a cat skin inside of the car, and Moe's going to be coming out. We have so many cool skins coming out this season.